The island was a desolate and forbidding place, a rocky outcropping in the middle of the vast ocean. It was uninhabited, save for a small group of strangers who had been mysteriously brought there against their will. The group was made up of men and women from all walks of life, a businessman, a doctor, a college student, a housewife, and more. They had no memory of how they had arrived on the island, and no way of communicating with the outside world. At first, the group was in a state of shock, struggling to come to terms with their situation. But as the days passed and they settled into a routine of survival, they began to band together and explore their new surroundings. The island was rugged and inhospitable, with steep cliffs and rocky shores. But it was also beautiful, with lush green forests and sparkling waterfalls. The group worked together to find food and shelter, and they soon discovered that the island was teeming with life. As they explored the island, they found evidence of other human habitation, old campfires, discarded tools, and even a mysterious underground chamber. But there was no sign of any other survivors, and the group was left to wonder what had happened to them. The group spent months on the island, trying to survive and make sense of their captivity. They had no idea who had brought them there or why, and they were plagued by a sense of unease and paranoia. But one day, a new arrival came to the island. He was a man in a suit, and he had a strange device that could generate electricity. He explained that he was a scientist, and that the group had been brought to the island as part of a secret experiment. The man revealed that the island was not a natural formation, but a man-made structure created by a powerful organization. The group had been selected for the experiment because they had all been deemed expendable by society. The scientist told the group that the experiment was designed to test the limits of human endurance and survival in extreme conditions. He also revealed that the island was rigged with hidden cameras and microphones, and that the group's every move was being watched and analyzed. The group was horrified and outraged. They had been used as guinea pigs in a twisted experiment, and they had no way of getting off the island. They turned on the scientist, but he was able to escape with his device, leaving the group stranded once more. The group was left to ponder their fate, and what the real reason for their captivity was. They realized that the only way to survive was to work together, and they started to build a new society on the island, with their own set of rules and customs. Years passed, and the group continued to survive on the island, but they never forgot the injustice that had been done to them. They continued to search for a way to escape and bring their captors to justice. The island may have been a prison, but it also became a home, a place where they had to adapt and survive, where they had to create their own destinies, where they had to learn to forgive and forget, but most importantly to never stop fighting for their freedom. The group's story is a tale of survival and resilience, of the human spirit's ability to adapt and overcome even in the most dire of circumstances. It is a reminder that no matter how dire the situation may seem, there is always hope and the possibility of freedom.